Hi everyone, I've been working on the latest update to my adapter as well as making it easier to install. Keep watching and you'll see how to install the Yale Approach onto your Mortise lock. I found that the Yale Approach Smart Lock sits a little higher than the August Wi-Fi Smart Lock, so it'll generally work with your existing doorknob. If you still find it too small, you can change it out to a door lever. Here's some tools you'll need to get started. Take a screenshot if you need to. You will need to get the Yale Approach Smart Lock and a escutcheon plate that matches your door. You'll also need the keyless now adapter. It will come with the adapter, thumb turn rod, 2 screws, and 4 flush nuts. You'll first need to remove the retaining ring attaching your thumb turn to your escutcheon plate. This is not easy to get out, and you should definitely wear gloves while doing this. Someone recommended using a screwdriver rather than hammering it out, which is what I'll show you here. Here I'm struggling a bit to get some leverage on the side of the plate without bending the plate. So I started using the bottom support plate to get under the retaining ring and bend it upward. Then I rotate the thumb turn along with the retaining ring to slowly bend the entire ring upward from the thumb turn. Now the ring is almost ready to come off. You can try using some pliers or scissors to pry it off, or you can try hammering it out too. What I found worked best was using my wire strippers and prying it off, as you can see here. Here, you'll mark where to drill the holes where the Yale mounting plate will be attached to your escutcheon plate. Make sure you align the center holes and then mark where the side screws will go. You'll want to drill the holes now using the markings you made. I first drilled some pilot holes and then drill with the wider bit. Here you'll set up the bolts to receive the Yale Approach backplate. First, you'll need 2 of the flush nuts and bolts included with the keyless now adapter. You need to put the bolts out through the back of the escutcheon plate through the 2 holes you just drilled, and then attach them using the 2 flush nuts included. When you screw on the nuts onto the bolt, I recommend you have the hexagonal part facing down and the round part facing up. Be sure the bolts are held tight on the plate. Tighten with a screwdriver and ratchet wrench if you need to. You want to make sure the bolts are solid. Next, you'll mount your prepared plate with the screws back onto your door. It might help to have the metal rod included with your keyless now adapter inserted into the place where your thumb turn would go. Afterward, if you need to, you'll want to reattach your doorknob. Now place the black Yale Approach plate onto the 2 bolts and hand tighten the 2 flush nuts. As before, have the round side of the nut facing out. Insert the keyless now adapter onto the metal rod that is on the thumb turn. You might need to wiggle the black plate a bit so that the white adapter fits onto the square metal rod. Then use your socket wrench to tighten the nuts onto the bolt. Once everything is tightened, you can insert the batteries. To attach the approach to the door, it helps to start at the bottom first. If your door is unlocked, turn the knob on the approach to the unlocked position. My turning mechanism is toward the right when unlocked. Now make sure the fins on the adapter go in between each of the cutout sections accordingly. Once the bottom snaps into place, you can attach the top. Give the thumb turn a couple turns to make sure everything is tight and working okay. Once you do that, you can start programming the lock with the August app. If you found this helpful, be sure to hit the like or subscribe button.